you go. You get some breakfast. Alright, welcome back to the channel, everyone. Welcome back to Zielonka. I'm a little bit full of cold today, but so my voice will be a little bit off, I think. Right, so we got this stone picker in the last episode. So one of the jobs I'm going to do today is start getting these stones picked. We're into March now. So I think what we'll do is we'll get some oats planted in this month. I'm not sure what other crops to put in just yet. We kind of missed the boat on all the sort of the regular crops. Probably do some soybeans just for a bit of extra cash. If I was to get a header, I could maybe do corn and sunflowers, but I don't think I'm going to bother with that. So what I'll do is I'll get into the Fiat first. And we'll get the stone picker attached. And we'll get it started up. I do want to do some grass, so at some point I'm going to have to get... well, because I want to do some hay for the horses to feed the horses with. So I think that this little bit here around the stables is probably a good candidate for the initial grass. I haven't got any equipment to do anything with it just yet. But we do have, in this episode, the red beet soup and the parsnip soup, both at like high prices. So we're going to head over to our production facility. Let's have a look. Plenty of red beet soup and plenty of parsnip soup to sell. So we'll definitely be doing that. But let me get a course laid in for this field. So 5.1 I think. We'll do 2 headlands and clockwise is good. So I'll probably have to empty of stones at some point, but we'll do that in a little bit. So let me just have a look as well at the horses, see how they're doing with the horse helper. So cleanliness is down, fitness is starting to come up. I think this all happens sort of at the end of the day, but they've still got plenty of water. Food's okay. We should have more oats to give them if we need to. But as you can see, the horses are doing alright. So, right, let's get into the Massey. We'll pick up our little loader and we'll head over to the soup factory and get those loaded up. So I think what I need to do as well, this field of canola, this is going to need another application of fertiliser. Yeah, it does, but we don't have the narrow tyres anymore, so I'll have to go and probably the last job of the day is I'll put the narrow tyres back on this and we'll just get that bit of fertilising done. Might bring back a bag of fertiliser because I don't think I've got any, but I'll just see you over at the soup factory and we'll get loaded up. Okay, here we are. So I think what I'll do again is I'll just sort them all out into the different types, because obviously everything's going to spawn sort of together. So if I just sort them out into the different pallet types, then I can get them loaded up quicker. If I can get this in a nice position. Right, so I'll do this job. I don't know if I'll time lapse it or if I'll just jump cut to the end. I'll see you when it's done. Okay, so that's the last one. As you can see, that's all the carrot soup, the triple soup and the potato soup. That's quite a lot of soup. So this trailer's pretty full now. I had to go to a third layer. But it's all money. Now where we sell this, I'm not quite so sure just yet, because let me just get it strapped on before I make a mistake. Yeah, so best price is obviously Erlengrat. It always is. The other two are sort of, well, that's like 500 behind. So I'm kind of tempted to take it to Erlengrat, but I think I'll use the train station that's easier to load. Where's it at now? Is it this one up here? I think this one's probably the easier one to load onto. So we'll head over there and get these onto the train to Erlengrad. We'll just have a little drive by on the sawmill as well, see if there's any wood worth picking up. So what we got in there? So there's sort of 7 pallets of wood. Now we could, if we sell this and we make enough money, we could go and buy that piano shop and then put that wood into it on the way back. So I might actually do that, because that's the last production that I need to buy on this map, I think. Right, let me get the train called. Need the F1 menu for this. So hopefully it's not going to be too bad now that they're on there to get them all off again. So the only issue now is trying to make sure I get this lined up. Because you just can't see it all. I'm going to hope it's about there. Right, I think that'll have to do. Yes, I've had a bit of a fight here. Probably couldn't have picked a worse place to put the trailer for loading up. If these stay on, it'll be a miracle. Can't get him to slide forward. I'm certainly not winning any prizes for stacking in this episode. But they are on, and that's what matters. So let's jump back into the train, get it up to Erlengrad, and make some money. There we go. So let's just see. So we made 142,000 and 2 of these haven't made it through. Okay. Let me just put on super strength and I'll move them over. 7,000, 7,300. So that's another sort of 15,000. So that's quite a lot of money. That's sort of knocking on 170,000. No, it can't be. 150,000 sort of. That's pretty good. Right, so now we'll head back to our sawmill, pick up whatever planks there are there. I'm not going to bother putting any more planks in We'll head over to the piano shop and I think we'll buy that. I might actually just try putting some planks in first before I buy it. See if I get paid for the planks, and then if I buy it, see if there's any of the planks are still in the production. I know it's a bit of a cheat, but I think it's interesting to see how the map works and see if it will actually do that. So 3 planks is right on the limit of what this thing can lift. Maybe if I'd gone for the wide tyres, the wheel weights would have been a little bit heavier, maybe. I don't know what's going to happen here, because I think the planks have to be the right way up for them to sell, and this one's just got completely stuck. Honestly, I hate pallets. I mean, it's nice that they do that, but it seems like that's been an easy fix to make pallet handling easier. So I'm going to head past the dealership, get the narrow tyres put on this so we can do the fertilising. Pick up a bag of fertiliser as well, and then head up to the piano shop and buy that production. Right, now we'll head up to the piano factory, we'll get that production bought, and then we'll be about done for the day, I think. Right, so first of all, I'll have a look, see how much wood is in the production, if it'll tell me. So it says there's 9,271. So if I just reverse in and put in those 3 planks at the back, right, it might be that it needs to be unstrapped for it to accept them. Right, so we just made, it's about 10,500 there. Right, so let me go and buy the production now. It's now got 12,000 litres in it. So 140,000 euros. So let me just buy that, yeah. And it does. It still has all the planks in. So now we're putting these planks in. We're not getting paid for them anymore. Does that mean that it's full? 13,000 litres. That must be the maximum. Right. Let me just unload these. Right, back to the farm. Alright, so as you can see, the stone pick is finished. I brought the hydro over to unload it while I was loading the pallets over at the train station. I was going to put oats in there, but I'm just not going to have time to do that in this episode. I really don't want these to go on too long. So what I'm going to do for the last job, why is that not filling up? Yeah, so for the last job, I'm just going to put the fertiliser on here, and we'll go and get that canola field finished off. I'm not sure what to do with these rocks just yet, but I'll probably just end up selling them at Debris Crusher. I have used a lime production in the past, but I'm not really that bothered about doing that in this. We've got plenty of money, so it's no real rush. So I'll just get this finished off, and then that'll be it. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I think this series is probably not going to last many more episodes now that I've kind of got everything now. We'll see how much money we make off a piano, definitely. See how much money we make on potato chips, and then that's pretty much all I can do, I think. So, any ideas for the next series? What you'd like to see me do? My only issue is that my work is going to be ramping up a little bit soon, so I'm not sure how much time I'm going to have to do all these recordings, especially as I'm doing the Corpy series with Grain Man. I'll have to just bear that in mind, but I'll see what I can do. I'll know more in sort of the next month. But I'll get this finished off, and I'll see you next week for the next episode. Bye bye for now.